left, but this is a related question. That's why. Anyway, do you feel like was there ever a point, or has there been a point? Because it doesn't sound. I think I know the answer already, but has there been a point where, and you almost said it, but you didn't? You kind of backpedal a little bit, where you write some songs and you present them to one another, like you, Seth, write some lyrics and you're like, eh, and you write some riffs and send them to Seth and he goes, eh, or has it just been this like, boom, yeah, okay, cool, next, right? Where you have to pump the brakes and kind of, you know, go back to the drawing board and tweak a couple of things to, you know, without asking, well, shit, how come, what's wrong with it? Or what, before you just have to elaborate on that. Have you written, because sometimes, you know, you can write a batch of songs and then give them to the singer. I'm in this position all the time. And, you know, I'll be completely fucking inspired by, you know, 5 out of 10. And then I go, here you go, here's 5 of them. And then the rest of them, the whoever gave them to me goes, yeah, what about the other 5? And I'm like, eh. Has that ever happened to you guys? Because it happens, you know what I mean? Especially if you're going for something as a group.
I can answer for myself. Yeah, I've definitely presented some lyrics and it's like, all right, that's way too wordy. Like, let's kind of bring that one back to the drawing board and work on that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's happened a few times.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, though, I mean, kind of like I said, I mean, you know, like most of the time, I'd say like 95% of the time, you know, I think he knows what I'm looking for. We generally have we'll discuss how I want him to go and all that. But like, I mean, the cool thing is there's not like any like egotistical thing that keeps us from moving forward on it. It's like, if I say that to him, he's like, okay, yeah, I'll try something else. You know, it's not like,
yeah.
There's not this like, oh, I have to be right thing, you know, and
no.
You know, I've been in some situations like that, and I mean, at the end of the day, you just want everybody to like it and be happy. So, you know, whether you know, I feel like so far, you know, the stuff I usually send the guys, I feel like they're pretty into. But like, you know, if there's something that everyone, I mean, I can kind of tell if it's like, you know, if I sent something that like there wasn't like a huge response, I don't know, like. I want everybody to be really excited about it. So I generally like, if we're all really stoked on it, if I feel really good about it, I feel like we're all on the same page. We're all kind of into the same stuff. And, you know, if it's fun to play and when it sounds good, I think everybody likes it. But, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. You know, it's not always going to work out the first time, but, you know, you hope.
Has there been any tunes that, you know, either didn't get recorded, or maybe they were in like demo form and they just kind of got pushed out of the side because you were writing better stuff after that? Has there been anything like that happen?
Sure, that happens all the time.
It's related, you know.
Yeah.
It's like some riffs and stuff. I mean, I don't know, maybe some riffs, but the thing is like, you know, for me, I feel like I usually just write exactly what we want, what we need. You know, I was just talking to someone else about this the other day. Like, I'm not one that writes like a bunch of songs and then like throws out a bunch, you know, like, or we just like half of them. I really just try to like, I just OCD the shit out of it until it's like the 2 songs that I need or like what we have. I mean, we haven't really had the chance to do that. Now, I mean, what we're working on right now, we might, you know, we may end up having a song that doesn't, you know, work out, but I try to just, you know, lay the groundwork at least to where we go, okay, this song's going to go like this. And, you know, he's going to be able to fill in where he needs to fill in. And I don't know, we're still, we're kind of still in the early stages of being writing. So like, you know, I guess it's definitely possible that we could strike out on some shit, but
you're in a really good place. It sounds like, you know, with the answers to these questions, just about, you know, the drawing board, it sounds like you guys are going to do great things together either way. So
I think you already have. I mean, the Maniac EP is like, you have to be pretty happy with the response to it. Cause I think I just went to order it the other day and it was on back order. Like you can't even get it at the moment at this one particular site that you do merch off of. And I feel like, I think my son ordered something one time And the backlog, you know, they even tell you it'll be a few weeks because we need to print more shirts or we need to print more albums or something like that. Are you hearing any of that from where you sit, or is that just us on the customer end of things?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, what?
Did I hit something sensitive?
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I'm very happy with it. I mean, it's weird for me because like I was kind of doing the Power Trip full time, and then COVID happened and all that shit happened, and then I kind of just like, you know, out of nowhere started this. So, and I was at the point I'm just, you know, thankful for everything that's happened. So it seems like it's taken off quickly. You know what I mean? Like I'm very thankful and very happy with what we've been able to do, especially given that we don't have an album, you know, we haven't even toured, but I think the way we've tried to do it is just, you know, not play too much, but, you know, play a decent amount and get out there, and then also, you know, put out some music when we can. And, you know, that's what we're doing right now. We're trying to write an album. So it's like, I'm trying to not overstay our welcome, you know, given what we've done. But, you know, it seems people are responsive and want to see it and are into what we're doing. I mean, I guess you could say maybe what we're doing right now isn't being done a lot, I guess. So maybe that's part of it. You know, there's a lot of death metal bands, a lot of stuff like that. But I don't know if there's a lot of like thrashy, you know, heavy metal stuff happening kind of with an active band. I mean, there's some, but you know,
yeah.
Maybe, but you know, I can't complain. I'm very happy. I feel very fortunate. So
have you guys been offered any tours? Because I here I go again, but I could see you guys totally holding your own as direct support for like a Pantera or a Megadeth or an Anthrax or something like that. And I don't know if you guys have had any offers, if the business side of things is as aware of you as we are here in Texas. Can you speak to that at all, or?
I mean, I feel like maybe it's because, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we you know, we don't have a full-length album out. So I feel like sometimes people maybe don't know if we're like a real deal band. I mean, they know that like we're a band, but like, you know, if you're not like on a label and have an album out and you're not like, I mean, we haven't even toured yet. So I feel like people maybe have kind of put together like, oh, you know, they don't even really tour. So they're not even worth asking. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we've had like little offers here and there.
Some stuff, yeah, but nothing like too, you know, not like a month-long tour or anything like that.
Yeah. I want to back up.
I think these guys would go good with Midnight.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I think there's a wider audience for Fugitive. I think the world just needs to catch up, and I think maybe to your point, you guys might need a full-length album and maybe some distribution so people are aware of it and they can find it at their local record store, if anybody even goes to record stores anymore. I know everyone in this room does.
Of course they do.